What it do, y'all? This is the legendary icon, Big Guru. I'm here with my partner,
super producer Solar, 5,000 degrees and burning.
Yes, indeed, repping that 7 grand jazzmatazz and all that. Yo, you're checking out BallerStatus.com. It's going down right here. Stay tuned. Peace.
There it is.
Jazzy Waves, y'all 7 grand exclusive right now. Guru and Solar.
Everywhere I go, they be letting me know. And I'm so damn fly, they be telling me why. Okay, let me put it in its proper place. Move back, baby, gotta give me lots of space. I'm the man, real jazzy with a mobster face. Mobs don't steal, but they acting like I robbed the place. That's alright though, I'ma stay insightful. Get some jazz with my hip hop and keep it tight, bro. Got a tight flow, always do it right, yo. Right, I stay hood like slang, got a bang like I write flang. I got the hippest style, I'm the sickest child. You say you haven't had a good time in a while. I get your senses open. Oh, have your emotions running thick like the densest ocean. Slim build and I walk with a bop. I spit ill on my concert, it's hot, it's hot. You get right when you walk in the spot. All night, they be jocking a lot. Cause y'all, everywhere I go, they be letting me know. First one came about after, you know, everybody at that time, you know, was like sampling a lot of jazz and so forth. And this was in '93. And I was like, you know what? I want to take it to the next level and actually get the jazz cats who we sample, get them to come in the studio and jam over some hip hop, get some world-class vocalists, and bring it all together, blend it together, you know, and create its own new musical genre. And at the basis of it, of course, was hip hop and jazz. And then as it's evolved, you got elements of R&B, soul, funk, elements of reggae even, and rock and roll even. So now we're up to volume 4, which I've teamed up with Solar, and this is, to me, the best ever. I mean, he's pushed me lyrically, you know, with his production and his vast musical abilities to do new things lyrically.
Well, I think that, you know, really it's in keeping with the legacy. You have to remember this is volume 4, and now the remix is essentially the companion. You know, the underground version is essentially the companion album to the last one, which is volume 4, but there were 3 volumes before it. So really this is a franchise, and this is the first time with the Time Bomb that we've taken it to the underground level. Guru's never had it on that level. I mean, I don't really like names and stereotypes and so on, but for lack of a better term, it's just a realer level of spitting. You know what I mean? These are the cats that are spitting real fire. They're real lyricists. They're putting it down over real, you know, nice beats, you know, street level beats. It's not of the level that you would hear on the Jazzmatazz series, but it's letting them express themselves lyrically. And I think at a time right now when, you know, cats are rhyming about the bling and they all out for the big dollars and so on, that's cool. But it's nice to see the dudes their same age are still putting down the art of lyricism and still putting down the art of spitting 16 about something, about the world we're living in, about the problems that they're looking at, about their dreams, about their situations. And, you know,
Jazzy Waves, y'all 7 grand exclusive right now. Guru and Solar.
Everywhere I go, me, when I'm working solely with a producer and we're vibing, we're blending, it's like the work becomes more organic. And the last Jazzmatazz, Volume 3, before we did Volume 4, I loved it, but at the same time, there was a lot of producers on it. I worked with a lot of people on it, and I felt like that it was a little less organic, and that, you know, it kind of sounded like a compilation as opposed to just a work that you could, you know, listen to all the way through and just vibe to. And so, you know, after working with Solar on our first collaboration, the Street Scriptures that he was talking about in 2005, one of the most, you know, was the beginning, the tip of the iceberg of what Solar and Guru were bringing to the table. And so I knew after we did that album, I was like, you know, this chemistry is off the chain.
I think that one thing that the fans don't understand, it wasn't like Guru was out shopping for a new producer. You know, that wasn't the case. And, you know, yes, he does have a history of working with one producer. But quite honestly, me and Guru were friends. And we were just running around basically doing what 2 black men do, you know what I mean, in New York. You know, chase broads and get in trouble.
Out.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, Guru was having a lot of problems with his situation. And as his friend, I could see that. And the major label grind was getting to him. You know what I mean? It was wearing him out, you know? And
when I hit the scene, I ain't got a floss now. My swagger comes across and my jazzy ways in Running your own label is a lot of responsibilities. At the same time, it's a lot of rewards in that it's creative control, and I've always wanted to have that creative control instead of listening to somebody else tell me how to do something or, you know, who to work with, etc. This is all about the buck stops here with Solar and Guru and Solar. That's what's popping. So in that respect, that feels great. There's a lot of responsibilities. We got employees worldwide. We always running around with cell phones and laptops, you know, staying on our grind, and it's important. It's challenging, but it's important, and it's a good thing. And I'm very proud of what we've accomplished as an independent label. 3 classic albums. You know, if you don't got them, like I said, cop them. Guru 7.0, The Street Scriptures, Guru's Jazz Mataz Volume 4, The Hip Hop Jazz Messenger, Back to the Future, and now Guru's Jazz Mataz, The Time Bomb Mix CD. Bananas. Everywhere I go, they be letting me know. And I'm so damn fly, they be telling me why.